Good evening, everyone. TK Tropicals here. We're going to do another video on my platy tank and assorted other fishes. Because the one I did yesterday, I had the orientation the wrong way on the phone. So when you saw that video, it was like you had to turn your head sideways to see it. So I'm learning how to do this live thing. I can't do the live thing on my laptop because just don't know how to do that, and I don't have the software, live stream software. There's no free software I can use, and plus I don't have anywhere to put the laptop and me and show the fish. But hopefully when we move, we're gonna have a fish room which will be large enough where I'll be able to have that. But for now, we'll have to deal with this, which isn't bad, I guess. We do have a fish room now in the basement, but there's really no room for the laptop or a chair and to show my fish. Plus the lighting's not that good down there, so we're gonna do this for now. Hopefully some people will come on. I don't know if someone makes a comment, I'm gonna see it. I hope someone makes a comment, because I don't know how this thing works on the phone. Is there a chat section on here? Is there a chat room here? I'm not sure. I don't see it. But there's no hearts or anything either. But anyway, here's my platy tank. The plants are a week old now. This tall one in the back, I don't remember what it's called. And then the medium size Amazon sword. Then you got an Anubis plant that I had in there. It's taking a lot of beating, but it's starting to come back. This is a really pretty fish. That's a platy with a long fin. And then I have this one, is also Amazon. I think it's a small one, but this one died. But this one looks like it's coming back now. It's got two new green leaves on it. See the holes there? From the yo-yos. Chewing it. And probably this guy back there. Where is he? I don't know. Where is he? He's gone. Oh, he's down below the plants. That guy back there. Then I got this plant here, which is doing good. I asked at the Mod Pot store which plants would be good for yo-yos that like to dig and an active tank. So they said those would be hardy enough. I did find a dead fish body part in the water this evening, but that's what happens, you know. You have platies who breed it easily. It's self-population. There's one of my yo-yos. Yeah, the other day I woke up, got the dog food, which is close to the tanks, the container of dog food, and I touched something like, ooh, what's that? It's like made a sound, like a hard. It was like something hard. I go, oh no, what's this? Look down. It's a dead fish. So it looks like one of the yo-yos. It's a yo-yo fish. I have a little hole, a little opening in the back of my tank where the back filter used to hang, and it must have jumped through that, did a couple flips, maybe landed on the glass, top glass, and then it fell off onto the floor, and it probably slithered around and died. So we have something on there now temporarily to cover the hole. Well, I know they jump. But I have two now, so they don't seem to breed easily. I know that one's a male, one's a female, but they haven't bred. And none of these fish have bred either lately. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't mind because we'll be moving, and the less fish to put in the buckets, the easier it'll be for us. But yeah, this tank is looking really good. There's a little guy. He's the one that's chewing on the plants. But he's pretty though. Albino pleco catfish, something like that. He is really beautiful. So he keeps that filter clean. Because this is his area. His area is by the heater and here. He keeps it clean. One day this filter was all dirty, you know. Come back a couple hours later and everything's gone. All the stuff that was on it, gone. Must be him, which is good. I'm thinking about getting, not for this tank, but for my gourami tank downstairs in the fish room. I'm gonna get some Nerite snails. Nerites, because there's some algae buildup on that tank down there, and I do clean it, but the dwarf gouramis are so scared. They're so skittish. So every time I even walk near the tank, they like swim to the back of the tank or at the bottom. They're so scared. Sometimes I gotta do it with the sponge, and I gotta go and clean it, but they're very, very timid. So get a couple of Nerites for them. Keep that algae under control. But see, and then I'm not gonna get any. I'm not putting any Nerites in my pupper tank because they'll eat them. And I'm not putting any in this tank because I got yo-yos, and I got another pleco, little dwarf pleco in there, and I got that orange pleco. I got the bumblebee catfish pleco as well, so don't need any of the Nerites. I would like to get Nerites for the cichlid tank that I have. I have 2 in there now. Don't see them a lot, but I saw this one recently. But if I put them on the rocks, the cichlids will knock them over. And then if I'm not there watching and the Nerites are on their back, they can't turn it over. So they'll die. And then they'll turn over, and then of course the cichlids will eat it. They'll eat anything. So I'm thinking about cutting down on the food for the cichlids. Only feed them a little bit of food twice a day. Even though I have 21 in there and I have a new baby, I just found a new baby was hiding under the rocks. So I got a new baby, so I think that'll be okay, right? Cutting back a little bit. I mean, they're not like the adults are not like small or anything. So, but anyway, this tank is really pretty with the plants in them. When all the plants died, I only had a couple in there. It's like, I gotta buy plants again. I tell you, if you're in the plant business and you deal with me, you make a lot of money. But knock on wood, these plants are surviving. It's been a week. There's been no melting, which is good. I usually have that problem. They melt after a couple days. Hey, hello. Hey, J&N Aquatics. Thank you. I'm glad that the chat shows up. I didn't know if it would show at the bottom. I'm new at this. And I'm doing this on my phone because I have a laptop, but right now we're packing to move soon, and there's really nowhere for me to put the laptop and the chair and face it to the tanks. Because there's boxes everywhere that we're moving out to our storage sheds. So there's no space. And there's no really space down in the fish room in the basement. And plus that lighting's so bad down there, I don't know why. But yeah, glad that you stopped over. I'm a new channel. So I think I have 57 subscribers right now, but fairly new. Like to do more, like have like live chats with other people, like video, but I don't know I won't be able to do that because YouTube, you have to have 1,000 members, and you have to have 30,000 viewing hours, or 3 million viewing shorts. I mean, that's a lot. Someone who doesn't really have a lot of members, and that's not very computer savvy. I mean, I try to set up OBS with my PlayStation when I stream live on Twitch, but it never worked on the Apple laptop. And I even had my friends that are really good at, oh, there's my guy I like. This guy is awesome. I don't know if I can, or I think he's an albino. What guy? Yeah, go over there and get some of that algae because we had some sun today. Look at that guy. He is like amazing. I do have a couple other ones. There's one of my Cory cats. That's that's one of my yo-yos, right? Yeah, one of the yo-yos. I don't know if you heard my story earlier, but came down the other morning to feed him, and I felt something on my bedroom slippers go crunch, and I looked down. It was one of my yo-yos. It was already dried up too overnight, but somehow he jumped out of the tank. I don't know. He jumped out, but that happens. But they live. They live the cave right there. Thank you. Yes, he's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Guess where I got him? Where did I get him? Oh, I got him at my mom and pa fish store. He was a much smaller when I got him, of course, but yeah. And of course, they don't have any more of these kind there anymore. My wife wanted to get one, but they didn't have any. But yeah, so the plants are growing good. God, I bought so many plants for this tank. Last time when I bought plants, I was dumb. That tall plant in the back, because it was similar to that, going through the water, I said, oh, I'll just cut it in half. Plant the others. It died. And then some of the Amazon, like this Amazon, I think that's an Amazon sword, got all chewed up. Starting to come back now. I got some guppy grass in there just to keep the water right. I bought this Amazon sword. And then that Anubias plant's been there the whole time, like for 3 years. Thanks for stopping by, J&N Aquatics. Thank you. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's going to suck the... It's just, I love watching these guys. These guys are cool like that. Tell your friends about us. Yeah. But they haven't, there he goes. Lots of the leaf. Go clean the leaf. These guys haven't bred. I haven't had any babies recently. But some of these are really weird looking, the colors. Some are white and red, orange. Some have that Dalmatian spot on them, but now how can I write back? Oh, here it is. My chat, yeah. Cancel. I don't know, maybe I can't write back. At least I had one person stop by. Thank you. Howdy, Fish Fan. Oh good, they put the Fish Fan link on there. Well, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate any help I can get. And then when we move, we get that fish room, and I can do a better setup with the computer. Hopefully I can have some help. Even though I was a research librarian, my career, and we used the computer a lot, and I did a lot of searching, and we had like different databases and computer software we had to use. I mean, I was pretty good at that. But getting this stuff, like the OBS or the other kind of software to work. I'm clueless. But yeah, these fish are so happy. There's a Cory cat right there. He and the other one are the originals. Gosh, I got them like 4 years ago. They're happy. They were so sad when the tank was empty, no plants. They were so sad. All the fish were sad. Now look at them, they're so happy. Look at that. Yeah, look at that, they're so happy. All the fish were so sad they weren't swimming around as much. Unless it was feeding time. They would just like mope around. And when I put the plants in, they like started to be active again. If I can switch over, show some love with the thumbs up. Hope you're enjoying the live. I wish I could do a thumbs up, but I can't do a thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the links. If I can, real quick, switch over here, I will, because right next to my tank here is my wife's guppy tank. She also has plecos, catfish, cardinals, and other kind of tetra, the orangey kind of tetra, guppies, yo-yos, guppy grass. That plant's really growing, and there's a guppy grass. I had to weed that last night. It was so humongous. I figured some of it's from the cichlids. They like it. She has some Cory cats and some Cory the bandit ones. I finally today cleared all the black crap off the glass back there. I was just hoping it didn't scratch anything. I'll have to look closer after the stream. Yeah, she got the Java fern that's growing that icky stuff on it. Ick. There's her Anubis is really grown. She's got some nice guppies. Yeah. So that's her tank. And back to my tank. Her tank's a 29 gallon, mine's a 20 high tank. What's that? That's what that is. I'm still learning here. Top chat, live chat. Our messages are visible. Good. This tank is really, really beautiful. Now, I'm gonna have to end the live stream shortly because my light goes off at 6:51. So, I think the light goes off at 6:51. But we can do that. I can show you how the light goes off. It's really cool. Look at it. They're really beautiful. Very active fish. I do a water change every 10-15% water change every week or so. But you know what they say. Fish are happy, fish are swimming around, pooping, eating. Oh, there's my other little guy. I think they call it a bumblebee or pleco. That's his corner. He hangs out by that filter. The other one hangs out at the other filter. But now he's like on the plant. Please don't chew it. Please don't put holes in it. But yeah, you know what they say, if it ain't fixed, don't break it. Don't break it. I think a lot of the fish hobbyists, yeah, they gotta have a clean, pristine looking tank. It can't have one speck of algae on it. You know, it's gotta be really, really clean. Like, I learned you have to have some algae in your tank. It just helps it. Now, if your all the sides of the glass are all algae covered, can't see them, no, that's bad. But a little algae here and there is not too bad. Especially if you have algae eaters there. But some people are like, I guess they do it because they're on YouTube and they have a big following and they have to make sure their tanks are sparkling clean when they're on video. And this one guy said, "Oh, don't have any filter. The only filter you need is the wave maker." Like, what? No. He goes, and you don't really want to show your filters. Don't you hate it when you look at a tank and you see sponge filter bubbles, or there's some filters that have bubbles that are like all the way in the back of the tank. Ew, he wants to see that. Ew, ew. Hey, I don't care. Eventually, my filters will be covered and hidden by the plants. So, and anyway, you know what? I like to show off everything, my tanks. But, you know, if they show on the bubble filters, I don't care. If they show the heater, I don't care. I mean, it's easy for me when they're dirty and I gotta pull them up to clean them. I mean, it's easy to get to. So, stop picking on my soapbox here. But yeah, they love the flowers. So I hope to get some subscribers, some active subscribers, and hopefully I'll be able to do more with the channel. When it gets warmer, I'll be heading down to the river. I have this river where I go to that's really cool. That's where I pick up some dirt sometimes, some dirt and some water sometimes, and some sticks. Because it's really good to get natural things. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make my tanks natural looking. I don't want them to... I want them to look sort of like the environment, you know? But yeah, the light's going off in just a few minutes. There you guys. They can really slide up and down the glass pretty easy, can't they? So what kind of fish do y'all have? Let me know in the comments or when the stream is over, if you want to rewatch the stream. What kind of fish do you have? Where do you live? How many tanks do you have? Right now we have, let's see, in the house part we have 6 that are active. We have one tank, 55 gallon, that's empty. We're not going to fill that up until we move. Then in the fish room, we have like 12, 13. We have about 17 downstairs. Now, about 4 of them don't have anything in it. 2 of them just have plants in them. 2 are empty. So, yeah. Now this guy, you see this guy right here? The guy with the dark tail right there? He is an original. I've had that one for probably 4 years now. Yeah, he's the original because the ones that I bought had that the whole black part of the tail. Yeah. There he is, that guy sucking on the algae. Yeah, they seem to love it by the plants. So, which is cool. So I hope to do a lot more with the channel. Hope to get more active. And would love any help. Anyone that would like to help me out. I'll be most appreciative. And we're moving to Tennessee. So anyone in Tennessee area, maybe we can hook up, or if there's any groups I can join down there, like any fish groups. The closest one here is Virginia. I think that's the closest one. Because we're in Maryland, there's not really any groups in Maryland that I found. And I don't like to drive far, so I'm not driving to Virginia. 2 hours or so to Virginia. I hate driving, so maybe if it's a half hour or so, or 45 minutes, yeah, I can do that. But If it's a 2 hour drive, 3 hour drive, yeah. So I want to try to make new friends, new fish friends. Because yes, I am addicted. I started out years ago when I lived at home. I wanted to get a fish tank, and I went to my local pet store that was really great. It's called the Aquarium Center. They had tons of stuff. They had a tank for like $20. Actually, it was this tank right here. $20. It's like 1982. And I was like, it's only $20, and it came with the filter. Actually, the filters back then were the ones in the bottom, like the last ones. Oh, here's the other guy. So they weren't like they are now. Where'd you go? There you go. $20, and you got gravel, and you got the pump filter, and you got some other accessories. I said, okay, how am I gonna get? I said, I know my mother went out shopping. She won't be home for a while, so then I can set it in my room without her knowing. So actually, I put it in my room. I decorated it, landscaped it, put water in it, let it sit for a while. But my mother didn't know I had a tank for like a month. And she brought some clothes that she had washed. She didn't get upset, really. And then I moved it downstairs in the family room. That's where I had angels. I had Cardinal Tetra, Super Tetra, I had all the Tetras, but they didn't live that long. Then I had two Pearl Grammys, a pair, and they bred a lot. I had a lot of babies. And I was able to work it out with the fish store to give him the babies, sell him the babies. And then when I got married, I still had fish, and I brought them over to the house. We went away for the weekend camping, my wife and I, and somehow over the weekend there was a storm and the house lost power. And by the time it came back, I walked in the house and goes, what's that grinding noise? It was the filter. It was hot and everything. It was smoking hot, and the motor was just grinding. Of course, the fish were all dead. I didn't have that many fish in there. All dead. And I was like, okay, I had enough of this. So I took it all down, put it down in the basement. It sat there for like 20 years, 25 years. And then I just got into it. Okay, the light's going off now. So hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully more and more people will come on. I'll be doing some more live streams. I want to do a live stream of my gourami tank next. And then I can show you Blue. Blue lives downstairs. One of my cichlids. And then we also go on adventures outside to rivers, creeks, and we see what we can find there. So the light's just about ready to go off. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate anyone who watched, who were lurking. I want to thank J&N Aquatics. Thank you for the hello. And we got maybe another minute before the light goes out. So I'll let you see that, what happens. The fish really glow when the light gets dims lower and lower. And then once this goes down, all the guppies next to it, they come right to the light. Go to the light. So this is TK Tropicals. No, we're not the other channel. We are TK Tropicals. TK stands for Thomas Carl, which is my first name and middle name. Alright, it's getting dimmer. The fish are going to be going to nighty night soon. I think there's only like 2 or 3 more dims. This is awesome. I like this kind of light. Because the fish don't get shocked. It doesn't go dark. Or it doesn't, in the morning or the afternoon it comes on, it doesn't go on bright. Shock the fish. And then they're used to this now. Oh, it's off. There you go. 99. So I want to thank everyone that did stop by. If you were anonymous, thank you again, JN Aquatics. Don't forget to subscribe to TK Tropicals on YouTube. I have a lot of content on there. And let me know what kind of content you would like to see. I'm always open for suggestions. I'm a very fun guy. I'm very easygoing. And anyone like to help me get my channel up and running better, just shoot me a message. Alright, I love you all. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your Monday evening, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye, everybody.